תיכנס, אסף. תיכנס. תקבל שבת על זה, אל תדאג.
This hole here is a hole that we dug basically in search of Adar Goldin, one of them. There are a lot of places like that, rooms that we dug in search of Adar Goldin. And right behind you is basically a secret part of the tunnel that was uncovered by us. It was concealed first by the basically cement walls that you see all over. And while we worked there for a year and a half, we found a lot of these. And uncovered more and more of the tunnel, eventually uncovering more than 7 kilometers of tunnel network and more than 80 rooms.
I think what we see right here is a perfect example of what Hamas did with all the money and the equipment that was brought into Gaza throughout the years. In the last 20 years, billions of dollars and a lot of equipment to build an incredible city brought into Gaza. Hamas took it and built an incredible city underground for the purposes of terror and holding bodies of hostages. We see this tunnel system go directly beneath an UNRWA facility. We see all the goods that were going into Gaza for the people of Gaza taken to terror purposes, used by the most senior leaders of Hamas in this place. IDF remains committed to the ceasefire plan and committed to moving forward with this plan and upholding everything we should uphold according to the agreement. On the contrary, we see Hamas not doing their part of the agreement. We see Hamas not disarming and even trying to rearm and to regain control in Gaza, including executing people in Gaza for that purpose. Moving forward, we remain committed, but this agreement has to be held by Hamas.
תראה לי?
לא, זה כמעט...
אנחנו ממש כאילו בקצה. שמעת? יש מצב שזה היה בצד שני. אני שמעתי מקודם קצת פיצוצים, אבל... כן. זה כמובן... לא, לא.
We've just crossed into Gaza, southern Gaza from Israel. We are on the Philadelphia corridor and we are heading into Rafah. Israel has tightly controlled these embeds. We're with the Israeli military. You can see the military vehicle behind me. Israel hasn't let independent foreign media into Gaza since the war with Israel and Hamas began more than 2 years ago, and these are very highly controlled. Now, Israel controls this area. They control more than half of Gaza nearly 2 months into this ceasefire. Now, while it has been holding as fragile as it is, there have still been hundreds of Palestinians that have been killed in the ceasefire by airstrikes, by Israeli shooting. Israel says that Hamas is attacking its soldiers. Now, Israel says it's taking us to a tunnel where it says that the body of a soldier who was killed more than 10 years ago was found.
We are in a tunnel in Rafah. You can see
how narrow it is, but Israel says that this is one of the main tunnels in Rafah, that it is a complex tunnel, stretches for about 10 kilometers and has dozens of rooms. Israel said that top commanders were here during the war, including Mohammed Sinwar, the brother of Yahya Sinwar, one of the architects behind the October 7th attack. Now, the body of Hadar Golden was found here. He was a soldier. His body was kept by Hamas in Gaza for more than 10 years and was recently returned. There's still bodies, one more body that needs to be returned in order for phase 1 of this ceasefire to be completed. And the ceasefire is at a critical moment right now, with phase 1 nearly to be done, and phase 2, which has a lot of these thornier issues that still aren't sorted out. Israel wants Hamas to disarm and for Gaza to be completely demilitarized. Hamas wants Israel to withdraw from the area that it controls. There needs to be an international stabilization force. It's unclear who is going to take part in that. So there's still a lot of questions as phase 1 is nearing its end and phase 2 is expected to begin. We're in Rafah city and you can just see this absolute destruction. Just piles upon piles of concrete and wire, and you can see some pages of some books. They have some Arabic writing on them. This area has been absolutely destroyed.